Well, we're in southwest Oklahoma to go hiking, but gotta wait for these supercells to pass. There's a bunch of rotating supercells going up very quickly, so once these pass, then we'll get some hiking in. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Come on. Okay, we're at Quanah Lake at Fort Sill.
We got 10, Daddy. We got 10.
10 waterfalls?
Yeah.
All right, just had some supercells come through here, so we're going to go scope out some water features. Hasn't been a whole lot of rain, but it's enough to see some cool stuff. So this is his first time out here. Yep, head on up there to the dam. Very pretty lake. All right, your feet are gonna get a little wet here, okay?
Well, we fall down.
That's why we gotta stay on this side of the rails.
Oh yeah. Why be bloody wet? What are you talking about?
Just try to stay on the high points, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. It's okay if your feet get wet.
Come back here. Wait for me, Daddy.
Okay. You got it, buddy. Just take your time. Come closer to the rail if you need to. Doing great. Doing great, buddy. Good job.
We're almost there, Daddy.
Yeah, it's halfway.
Ooh, I don't want to fall.
You won't. Good job, man. So there's some faint game trails out here. They kind of hit or miss. They come and go. We're just gonna go around the lake and get on the north side of it and follow that canyon. I call it Quanah Canyon.
Let me get over there close. You.
It's looking down into Quanah Canyon. We'll probably take the canyon on the way back. We're just gonna come in on the east side waterfalls first. Kind of splits down there. They got the west side falls and the east side. So directly to the west, there's another nice cascade. I call that Arapahoe Falls. Doesn't really look to be going very much today. Hopefully this one's going a little bit. Waterfall. We're losing count of them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Crawdad right there. He's about to go down the waterfall. Oh, he found a little pool to get into. There's Jacen on top of Quanah Falls. Going pretty good. Come down slowly. think I've been out here about 5 times, and every single time the flow is about the same.
It's mine. Here, because it's a good one. That is bigger. Up there, I want to swim right there, Daddy.
All right. That's what I like about this. There's just little waterfalls and little pools of water. It's really cool to come out here in the summertime when it's hot. Because you can swim out here. It's not like the refuge where you're not allowed to swim. All right, I call this 5 Falls. This is at the very bottom of the cascade. You head that way in the canyon, it'll take you back to Quanah Lake. Now I've got another video, Arapahoe Point and Craterville, where I walk down that canyon and take some good video. I'm not going to do that again today. I'm going to go over and look at Arapahoe Falls on the other side and see how it's flowing. Probably not much more than this. It's just not going enough to warrant even the energy to go over there. I'm going to have to try to come back out here again after a really big rain. Now it is difficult because, see, this area right here is another really gnarly area when you get a lot of rain. You have to come back out here after probably an aerial flood or something. The thing is, they close the gates on the main roads, like Blue Beaver Creek. It doesn't take much for that thing to flood, and when it does, the roads close and you can't get out here. So you're looking at an additional 10 miles round trip hiking just to get out here. To me, I think it'd be worth it though. So something I'm gonna have to take a look at one day when there's some good flooding going on. Come out here and film all these water features. And there are some little falls that way. Nothing really to get excited about. It's not as good as the stuff up here. The water is officially too cold for Jacen.
Yep.
Is it that cold, man?
Yep, that's cold.
I think you'd want to swim up in Michigan then.
What it's hot.
We'll come back out in the summertime and swim. When I came out here in February, I got in that waterfall. It was like 80 degrees out here, man.
Was it hot?
Well, the water was cold, but man, it felt good.
Oh, God. This is more deeper. That's why I didn't want to swim on the other one, because this one is more deeper.
Yeah, it is.
It is deeper. So, I'm going to go over here.
Good job. You did it. Man, I love this spot. Yep. Watch out for crawdads. Yeah.
Will they mess with you?
Nah, not really. Let me snap your little toe.
Well, her. I gotta put these somewhere.
Hard to believe it was storming just an hour ago. We're behind the dry line now.
Okay, now get in.
Roll your pant legs up.
There you go. Crawfish in this one, Dad.
I'd say there might be.
I would say there was a water snake.
Well, if you don't see any in there, there's probably not any in there.
I don't want. Okay, I'm just gonna get right up here on this edge. Oh my gosh, are you stuck in the water?
It's cold?
It's not that cold. That one right there is not that cold. That one,
dang. You like this spot?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite spots in the Wichita Mountains.
You know we're gonna be going for now.
Take your time, man. You're good.
There we go. Stupid foot. And I want my water.
And come get it. All right, we're heading further northeast, heading towards the summit of Cross Mountain. We're not going to summit it today. Just don't have any desire to. We're going to drop down the other side and see what could be another waterfall area.
Where is it?
It's up around the corner here.
Daddy, I'm gonna go ahead and get in that one. Oh yeah. Okay.
Crawdad.
Is it waterproof?
Yeah.
The camera. Wait, Dad. Where's that rock that has water going on it?
I like this little waterfall here. It's got a rock. The water's flowing under, which I know that happens all over the refuge, but this one's kind of neat.
Not that big, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Oh, the perfect one right there.
it's got a deeper hole in it.
Yep. I'll probably just sink. But that one right there, probably getting it.
Your call, buddy.
I'll get in this one. I'll definitely.
Swimming around up there. Right here. Right below the camera.
Yep, I can see it. Right
Yeah, this one's got a couple crawdads in it.
Where is it? Yep, it's right there.
I sure love these flowers.
We should get one. Molly. For Mommy.
Indian paintbrush. This is the state flower of Oklahoma. Beautiful, huh? And so that's Arapahoe Point over there, Mount McKinley over there, and this is Cross Mountain right here.
Daddy, I see,
Summit right there.
I see a waterfall right over there.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, it is water. It's not a whole lot, but it's a little bit. That's what drains into Arapahoe Falls, directly across from where we were. Let's talk about that area right over there. Yeah, I've climbed that mountain. The other side of that's Craterville Park. Some really cool stuff. We're heading into this saddle. There might be a couple of waterfalls on the other side that are flowing slightly. We'll find out shortly. Let's roll. Sure is windy, huh? Feels good though, man. I'm glad it's windy. Does it? Feels great. It's beautiful.
Where is it?
It's a big old slab. Good job.
I hate walking up.
Yeah, these slabs, they're steep. I'm right behind you. You're good.
I hate
You're
that.
doing great, man. Got a little set of cascades here. I think I might get bigger on that end. I'm gonna check that out over there. I don't know, still checking. Checking out some of these waterfalls. Yeah, this would be a good one during a big rain. For sure.
I got a better way. I can do it this way.
You got it. Good job. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
All little cascades.
Actually not cool.
Oh yeah. Once again, I will definitely have to come back here, get this entire area up again after a huge rain.
Stop.
We call this the White Cascades because the rock has a real white tint to it all along here. It's pretty cool.
Dad, did you see any boards around? No.
Nope.
I feel lower with my shirt on. Shoot, the mountain one.
That's true. All right, we're heading out of here. Got about under 2 miles to go till we get back. Relatively flat once we get over this hill. Weather's beautiful now. You wouldn't know it a couple of hours ago. Every one of those storms that moved out of here east of I-35 is now a tornado-warned supercell, putting monster tornadoes down. So we dodged a bullet here. I just hope everybody's safe on the other side of the state. Anyway, heading back.
That's good.
Let's leave her here. Wish I found the good shed. And so over there is the slabs that Jacen and I went across on the way down to the other cascade. That big darky gash you see is Quanah Canyon. Not sure what that is. You see all kinds of stuff like this when you hike out here at Fort Sill. I'm sure UXOs are even found from time to time from back in the day. All right, let's get this hike over with, bud. Not sure what that is.
Probably the plane.
Sure some veteran watching the video might be able to identify what that is. So I just pulled that out from underneath that rock right there. There's a lot of shrapnel out here. Heavy metal. You know, I'd always heard rumors that there was a helicopter crash on the north side of Mount Scott. I wonder if that actually happened on the, you know, south of Mount Scott, because this area is south of Mount Scott on Fort Sill. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of shrapnel out here.
I think I know what it is.
What do you think it is?
Probably, it was probably like, something was probably it was just a car that, I mean, it's not a car because this many pieces would not go to a car.
I agree.
So it was probably, a plane that turned on that rock and then that piece fell off and then over there that piece fell off.
Maybe. You might be onto something, Perry Mason. This boy's done really good today. And some parts of this have been kind of tough. All right, back to the lake and the car. About ready to be done with this?
Yeah.
Almost 3 miles, or 4 miles, I mean. All right, coming to the end of this hike, about a 4-miler. Saw a lot of cool water features. Really didn't rain as well out here as I thought it did, but still saw some really cool stuff nonetheless. Jacen did great. Pretty moderate scrambling. There were some times we had some pretty steep slabs, but for the most part, it really was pretty easy. Yeah, the water's gone down considerably since we started a couple hours ago. Still want to come out here when we got a flood warning so I can see the rest of those water features. But it was a good day. We had a really good time. I know he's worn out. You gonna go do it all again?
What?
You gonna go do the whole hike again?
No, I'm never doing it again. Dad, did I get splintered? No.
No, you did great, man. Well, another beautiful day in the Wichita Mountains.